Boom, 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 boom. That's right, we're doing top 10 motorcycles in video games. We're starting off with Grand Theft Auto 4's The Lost and the Danged from the PlayStation 2 and probably other video game systems. If you did want to play it on that, there's a bunch of different motorcycles and they all have different individual names that I don't know what they are. But there's a Cyclone, there's the Speedster. This is from Mach Riders from the Nintendo Entertainment System. It's a video game where you do ride on your motorbike bicycles. And just because they are futuristic motorcycles doesn't mean they're not motorcycles. They still are motorcycles for you to mock ride. This next one is from a video game called Shenmue, and it's where you can it's where you kung fu karate kick people, but you can also go to the Naki motorcycle shop and get different motorcycle bikes, and borrow you can borrow other people's motorcycles and make sure to return it. This is the Wario. Everyone remembers Wario. Wario and Wario. Wario rides a motorcycle and it's a yellow motorcycle and it's a funky fast vehicle that he does like to ride, and he even rides it around in Smash Brothers, and he can hit you with it. This next one we go from Wario to Yoshi. No, we're not talking about Yoshi the Lizard. We're talking about Yoshi the Motorcycle from Mario Kart, probably 8 or 9 or something like that. And there's all these different vehicles, and there is a Yoshi motorcycle. This next one is all these different motorcycles. There's so many different motorcycles in this game. It's called Road Rash 3. Well, there's a bunch of different Road Rash games. There's not just 3. But Road Rash 3 probably does have the best motorcycles in it. Look at all these. There's the Ratto, the Stiletto 900, and there's the rat bikes, sport bikes, super bikes. You can race around in Brazil, the UK, Italy, Sega. This next one is from Drake and the 99 Dragons. Drake of the 99 Dragons. And no, not Drake the musician. We're talking about Drake the man on the motorcycle. That's him right there. On his motorcycle, as Drake does. This next one, we all know Sonic the Hedgehog has a cool or Shadow the Hedgehog from Sonic All-Stars Sega Racing. We do know that Shadow the Hedgehog is a hedgehog, and we just got the official look that Shadow the Hedgehog is going to have his cool motorcycle in the movie. This next one is from Full Throttle. It's probably the best motorcycle game about motorcycles ever. It's a point-and-click adventure game called Full Throttle, and it looks very fun and very cool. There's his motorcycle right there, and it's a very nice-looking motorcycle. There is an updated graphics version, but it doesn't look as good. Older graphic versions usually do look better than the remastered versions. This next one is American Chopper 2 Full Throttle. And these have the best motorcycles in all of video games because of course they do. There's the fire bike, and there's other different bikes because it's the county choppers. It's the Orange County choppers, and they do all the Charlie choppers and motorcycles. Thank you for joining me.